It's 1:01 in the morning and I just got done editing. So, quick time. Ugh. Yeah. I freaking overslept, guys. I just woke up 30 freaking minutes ago. I'm glad I got gas last night, and I'm glad I took out the money for rent. I still have to go pay rent right now. I never oversleep. I don't really need an alarm. I'm not saying that work isn't important, but like for really important things, like if I have to catch a plane or something, or I don't know. I don't really use alarms, only because I don't know, I just wake up in time. Today was not one of those days. I woke up at 8:53 and I know I was saying that I wish I was one of those chicks that could get away with not taking a shower. So thank God for dry shampoo, because it's gonna be a rough day today. Oh man. I told you guys rent would be one of those things that I don't know if I would have time to take care of. That's what it turned out to be. Hopefully there isn't a line. I'm just gonna go through their drive-thru. Usually sometimes they take forever when I do that though. Oh gosh, where was it? I already feel disgusting. It's 64 degrees right now. It's really nice. People are walking around their shorts and stuff. Today is only a 10-hour shift. Only. One time I was only scheduled an 8-hour shift, and we do 410s. You guys already know that if you guys have been watching my vlogs. We do 410s, and then one day I was only scheduled for 8 hours, and it felt like, you know how like when you're in school and you get out of school early? That's what it felt like to me, like an early release. And away we go. Thank you, lady. I don't know your name. I appreciate your help today. I think she said her name was Valerie. I try to pay attention to names, but today, I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm itchy. I'm so glad I got gas last night. I'm so glad. I would have been more late. As far as makeup today, I only did just the basics. Eyeliner, mascara, some concealer, and powder. I didn't even do blush. I didn't do highlight. When it comes down to it, who has time for the extras? I hope you guys don't mind that some of my vlog actually no, as long as I get out in time, I should still be able to vlog after work. I feel like I need a vacation. Ever since Hercules got sick, we haven't been going anywhere really far. All the places that we've gone, we can make it home in a couple hours. And I feel really, really guilty a lot of the times when we go we haven't gone anywhere really far since Hercules got sick. And when we do go somewhere, if we go somewhere or do something and we're not taking the boys with us, I feel guilty and I'm worried the whole time. I just said that and in my head it sounds like the whole time. Boom! Just like that, everybody. 10 hours done. So I made it home safely. I talked to my mom on the way back and it was a nice conversation. Because a coyote crossed my path and I wanted just to call her just to make sure that she tells my sisters and that she tells them to be careful. And of course I told Sam and we just talked about stuff. I told her about how crazy work is. She said they're just taking care of some chores around the house right now. So it was really good. It was really good talk with my mom. Probably gonna venture out here soon, try to find something to nibble on. It is a little bit after 9 o'clock right now. I was a crappy vlogger today. I woke up late, which, I mean, you guys already know that, but I can't believe I woke up late. I remember waking up like at 7 something. It was like 7 something and I asked Sam what time it was. He told me the time and I told myself, well, I can sleep for a little bit. So I went back to sleep. And I don't know. I don't normally oversleep like that unless I'm exhausted. Because there's just something in my head that I put it in my head and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wake up in time. And I still usually wake up in time. But this one was crazy. I wasn't that late for work, thank goodness, and I got to pay rent, so that's taken care of until next month. So I'm on my weekend now, thank goodness. Let's go. Come on. Shit. Andale. Hijo. I don't know what other language you want me to try to speak to you. But we're waiting, huh, Hercules? Like I said, I'm getting some food. I'm just getting some tacos. It's really close to the apartment. I don't know if you can hear me because these two are barking. You know, the other day when I was vlogging and I was watching the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, the dad to one of the girls, he's the guy that played in Adventures in Babysitting. So that made me want to watch it. And it's on Netflix. If you've never seen Adventures in Babysitting, it's an 80s movie, but still pretty entertaining. I don't normally crave tacos, but look how beautiful that taco looks. I was sitting here watching the Adventures in Babysitting movie and then the lights just went out. It was weird. A couple seconds after it went out, I heard a big, like 2 booms and they sounded like gunshots, but I know that they weren't gunshots. And I think it was a transformer that blew somewhere in this area. But I really didn't like feeling, you know, vulnerable, like having nothing as far as, you know, electricity. And it made me think, where's my gun? But I have it here with me. The boys freaked out too because they started barking and our lights came on, obviously, but our employee who lives about 2 streets down and 1 street over, basically in the same general area, her lights are still out. And it's kind of weird. I don't know. I just don't like feeling like a sitting duck. It reminded me of The Purge. I don't know why. Because I know I could protect myself, but in the dark, I'm always, you know, you don't see what's in the dark. That's what got me scared. I know it's silly, but still. For whatever reason, the whole transformer blowout is affecting our internet. Can't get on the internet right now. Nothing like my Facebook. It's updating, but when I try to get on Wi-Fi, it's not doing anything. So I'm wondering how that affects our internet. I guess I can just sit here and eat some cake. I have nothing else to do. I can watch TV, like direct TV, but there's never anything good on. I feel like it's just a waste of money. I'm gonna enjoy some of my cake. I haven't had any of this in a couple of days, and Sam's been eating it, even though I told him he couldn't. I'm just kidding. He can eat some. You know what, you guys? I'm just gonna risk it. I'm gonna take a shower. The power goes out. I know my way around. But I hope that it doesn't, because I mean, I would freak out. I just feel too gross right now, so next clip, you'll see a cleaner Winnie. Really quick, before I end today's vlog and before my cutoff happens, I just wanted to talk about a funny interaction that I had at work today. I was talking to this older gentleman, and I think he had like a southern accent, and he asked me about coffee. And he asked me, well, where can I get coffee? I said, well, this is where I go to get coffee. And kind of gave him, you know, a description of where I go. And he said, well, why would I go there when I can go here and get free coffee? And what he was talking about is those, you know, complimentary coffee where it's just like watered down coffee grounds. And I know you know what I'm talking about, because you have the top-notch level of coffee that, you know, makes your eyes pop open as soon as you take a sip, and you have the brown water that, you know, coffee flavored water type of stuff. And so he asked me, well, why would I go there? I said, the reason why I go there is because it's the good stuff. It's the stuff that puts hair on your chest, meaning it's strong coffee. And he started laughing, and he said, well, I got a lot of hair on my chest and you smell good. Do you want to see the hair of my chest? And I at first I was like, what? And then after a while, when I realized what he was saying, I was just, you know, and I said, no, thanks. I'm good though. Thanks though. And he chuckled about it. I laughed about it. Wasn't a big deal. And I just thought it was like one of those funny encounters of the day. So I don't know. I didn't think anything about it, because I know that people are friendly, and sometimes they just say stuff just to get a chuckle out of you, or sometimes they're just complimenting you because it's just a compliment. It's not, you know, I want to get in your pants, and, you know, sometimes people just give compliments, and that's what irritates me about some females these days, because if a guy gives them a compliment, automatically they think, oh my gosh, this guy totally wants me. He's stalking me. He keeps looking at me. And da-da-da. And I'm like, dude, calm down. Maybe he just really liked your hair. Or maybe, you know, you just look nice today. Sometimes a compliment is just a compliment. So, like I said, I didn't think anything about it. I wasn't like offended, or I wasn't feeling like I need to be on high alert, or, you know, whatever. It was just a funny interaction. Really surprising, because I was like, what? And then I posted it on Facebook, and I should have noted something like, no, I wasn't offended, or, you know, some things older men say to younger women just to get a reaction. I don't know. But funny story of the day. I just felt like I had to share. Good night.